I cannot express in words. Fortunately, I have been attending so many conferences in India and outside also, with the several states. I have been requesting the concerned state governments and utilities and the major organizations to involve the stakeholders at various capacities, various levels in this moment. Again, Dr. Jayaraman K. Ayarji, Mr. Ramakrishna Dasji, Mr. Harishji, all are distinguished guests and experts. First of all, my dear students, today is very auspicious day for me. My friend Pawan, Dr. Pawan, Mr. Srikant Nagapalli, I must be thankful to him. He was working here as Secretary Energy till 2001. Again, he left to Government of India. Now he is in a highly responsible position in the Ministry of Power, Additional Secretary. He has introduced Mr. Pawan and to take inputs for energy efficiency a few years back. Sir, with the permission of Vice Chancellor ji, I want to submit few issues before the students, because future is yours. All experts, dignitaries have explained in detail about the significance and impact of energy efficiency, energy conservation. In this context, we have to appreciate the prestigious university, one of the prestigious universities in India, VIT, for organizing Energy Conservation Week on the eve of Swarnandhra Vision 2047. At the same time, Swarnan India at the next level also. It's a really appreciable initiative of the university, sir, because unless and until you should ensure to mobilize the youth, particularly student community, particularly technical community, students, engineering students, this movement will not be successful. That's my personal opinion. Thanks to the Government of India efforts, particularly Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, he has given full thrust on renewables and energy efficiency. First time in any history, a great international organization has been established in Delhi, sir, as you have mentioned. That is called International Solar Alliance, ISA, headed by previously Mr. Mathur was working there. He also served in DG for 10 years. He was a spokesperson for Government of India towards climate change. 140 countries, they are taking inputs from this ISA, sir, established in Delhi. The entire expenditure has been borne by the Union government, hardly 500 to 1,000 crores of rupees. And it has been established in Gurgaon. I have also visited several times. I was so happy. I visited 2 or 3 times. Entire major countries and their representatives are sitting in Gurgaon to study the impact of renewables, particularly solar, for the economic development of their nations. So, India has become a very pioneering country in the world to support this movement. Briefly, this is such a vast subject. Fortunately, all dignitaries have explained about how to conserve energy, how to take up the best practices in energy efficiency. I wanted to explain broadly. As far as our states of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana is concerned, sir, the reason for me to explain any initiative or any step taken by the individual will have such a major impact at the nation level also. Yes, I wanted to discuss that. During the crisis period, during integrated state of Andhra Pradesh, maybe 2012, Minnie Matthew, madam, she belongs to Kerala. She was working as a Chief Secretary of Andhra Pradesh. At that point of time, 2011 and 12, the combined state have suffered like anything because of power cuts. government used to impose power cuts, declared power holidays. Means in a week of 7 days there was no power for industries for 3 days continuously, because they have to support power to agriculture. That is the backbone of the not only economy, for the people. Without agriculture production, food production, we cannot survive. No? So it's a moral responsibility of the government to first of all to give priority for agriculture, to ensure 9 hours supply for getting good yield. In the meanwhile, industry suffered. Industry suffered means it affects economic development, employment generation. In several aspects, state has suffered like anything. According to official report, 2013 and 14, worth of 25,000 crores of rupees have been get affected because of power cuts. That was the scenario till 2013-14. After 2014, thanks to the union government and the state governments, they have taken up a historic decision to provide 24/7 power supply to the nation. Initially, they have selected Delhi, Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh. Power for all program. That is this thing. Again, thanks to Mr. Chandrasekhar Reddy Garu, Chief Minister. He has got some passion towards the power sector in general, in particular solar, renewables and energy efficiency. So gradually, the focus of the state governments in the country have been putting in renewables and solar, wind and energy efficiency. Previously, for the last so many years, government used to focus on transmission, distribution, generation, particularly thermal generation, coal-based power plants. Now the focus has been changed. While continuing our efforts for generation through various means, we have to focus on energy efficiency. As elders, experts have told you, here energy efficiency is the great tool, is not a necessity, essential. The need of the historic need for the universe, not only for the state or nation. Universal is the need for the universal, for survival of the human being, because energy efficiency itself contributes 40 to 50% towards addressing climate change. You know, they have explained about consequences of climate change. One more interruption. Mr. Sir was asked students to raise their hands. How many people are going to read newspapers? My request would be, I am requesting VCs also to allow the students at least 15 to 20 minutes for newspaper reading, particularly Economic Times and any major newspapers, Hindu, Times of India, Chronicle and Crucial newspaper. At least 15 minutes, so that you will have some idea about what is happening at the global level. See, come to our point, climate change. By and large, take any major cities, particularly in India, maybe Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, but all major states have suffered like anything because of climate change, through floods, drought and various things. If you are continuously going to produce fossil fuel with coal, automatically the carbon dioxide will be enhanced, increased. So very difficult for us to control greenhouse gas emissions. While putting special focus on non-fossil production through solar, wind or by enhancing energy efficiency, we will be able to protect planet and environment. Thanks to again the Government of India great ambitious vision, they are planning to achieve net zero by 2070. Again, sir, thanks to Kerala government, they have declared to achieve net zero by 2050 itself, 20 years before. Recently we met Mr. Jyotila, Secretary Finance. He said, sir, Government of India as a whole in the nation, but being responsible towards energy efficiency and climate change, we are very keen to achieve by 2050 itself. One more beauty of Kerala also, sir, they have taken a concrete decision to involve entire student community in this moment. Again, thanks to Jyotilalji, but I have forgotten, sir. So, Minnie Matthew, he was his special chief secretary. Sir, see, state was suffering like anything, power cuts. She called me, her PS called me and sir, why don't you come in the evening? Madam was asking. First time I met her, she was chief secretary. She was in Delhi previously. I met her. She asked me, Chandrasekhar Reddy, Mr. Krishna Babu is now is a transport special CS. Then he was a GHM's commissioner. He was telling he worked in with the chief CMO, but now he are working for energy. Is there any possibility for the government to reduce the burden on the consumers people about these power cuts? Being a senior man, what is your any suggestions? She asked me. I told ma, you are right ma, thanks for your concern. We have already submitted a report towards energy conservation, energy efficiency, and submitted a report to the energy department. If you are going to implement that report, we can save 15,000 million units of power per annum in Andhra, integrated time. So she was shocked, sir. So she called the principal secretary energy immediately, and immediately on the spot discussed, and she approached the chief minister. They have taken a decision to constitute exclusive body organization that is called State Energy Conservation Mission to deal with energy efficiency exclusively. Previously, there was some organization called NEDCAP to deal with the solar, wind and other renewables, including energy efficiency. To put focus on energy efficiency exclusively, she has convinced the chief minister to constitute exclusive body that is called Andhra Pradesh State Energy Conservation Mission, 2014. After bifurcation, sir, again they have issued gazette notification to make it mandatory. The reason for me to explain, in India only two states, that is called Andhra Pradesh and Kerala, are having exclusive organizations for energy efficiency. So after formation of energy efficiency working under energy department, thanks to again support to the Chief Minister Mr. Babu, we have been focusing on improving the energy efficiency. In the meanwhile, 2014, maybe October ending, the state has experienced a very severe cyclone Hudhud. During that period, entire system has been collapsed, sir. Particularly communications, sports and everything has been collapsed. In that context, some experts have suggested the government and chief minister, sir, anyway, entire system has been collapsed. Telephone, poles, by and large, all infrastructure, roads, this and that. Why don't we go for latest technologies in street lighting? So, thanks to again Chief Minister, he called Union Minister to suggest somebody. He has Union Minister Piyush Goyal, then Union Minister. He has sent some team. Then they have suggested the state government, some latest technologies are available in energy efficiency, LED street lighting technology, why don't you implement in Vizag? First time, sir, thanks to the government support, we have retrofitted around 95,000 LED street lights in Vizag. First time in the history of the energy efficiency in the country. Within 1 year we have completed. Now they are saving 40% of energy, sir. Not only energy saving, economic savings for the Vizag. The beauty of this country is, after success story of Vizag and BRICS International Conference also held to study this technology. Again, Union government has taken some initiative to convince other states to follow this technology, street lighting LED technology. Now, Mumbai, Jaipur, Varanasi, Hyderabad, all other major cities have been implementing this LED street lighting technology. With this technology alone, major cities of the country have saved around 6,200 crores of power has been saved, sir. You know, this program alone, again one more energy efficiency technologies program, the Ujala, Unnat Jyoti, affordable power for all, Unnat Jyoti. That is called, previously in villages and towns also, people used to use 60, 70 or 80 watt bulbs. Now thanks to LED technology, now we are able to produce 9 watts bulbs. So first time again Andhra Pradesh took very serious. October 2nd, 2014, they have launched a program in the presence of Nirmala Sitharamanji here. Andhra Pradesh has created history. By 2015 December itself, they have completed around 1 crore bulbs. After 1 year, they have completed 2 crores. Put together, the country of our country has successfully distributed around 36 crore LED bulbs in the country, all states. They have been reduced CO2 emissions of 6.82 like that. Around 19,000 crores of money has been saved just through Ujala in the country. So only 2 programs, that's called Ujala and street lighting, LED street lighting program of latest technologies in energy efficiency have saved 6,200 plus 19,000. Such huge amounts. Put together, thanks to the Bureau of Energy Efficiency, one more major statutory body in working under the Ministry of Power. They have been working around the clock and to motivate the state governments. Altogether, till date, as per the report 2023 and 24, this nation has been saved, sir. 321.29 billion units of power has been saved. That is 53 MTO. MTO means million tons of oil equivalent. As far as CO2 emissions are concerned, are more than 220 million metric tons of CO2 emissions have been reduced. Worth of more than 2 lakhs crores of power has been reduced. The reason for me to explain like this: if we are not going to listen me carefully, students particularly, if this nation is not going to save worth of 2 lakhs crores of power savings, one should be proud of it. Again, the state governments or union governments will be forced to invest 2 lakhs crores of rupees to the power sector. It's a public money. 2 lakhs crores is not a small amount. It's a budget of small states. So that is the power of impact of energy efficiency. Ultimately, I would like to request particular student community, future is yours. Each and every student, engineering student particularly, you should become a champion of energy conservation. Again, I am wholeheartedly appreciating Arun Molli Varmanji, Vice Chancellor. He has taken extremely good decision to transform student community of VIT as a champions of climate action. I can say proudly, perhaps the only university in India, my knowledge is concerned, to declare the entire students, maybe around 13 to 14,000 what I heard, 20,000 student community are going to involve in this movement. Fortunately, again, Union government has taken very good decision. Constitution of energy clubs. Now all SDS in Andhra Pradesh State Energy Conservation Mission is there. They are also implementing this model that's called energy clubs. Throughout the country, they are implementing energy through energy clubs in school students up to 10th class or 12th class. They are going to, sir, yes, they have established some clubs, maybe 5 or 6 people constitute, then headed by some science teacher like that. But here, VIT is going to involve on saturation basis entirely. Sir, my request would be, please convince your counterparts also. VIT, I don't know how many students. So if we are going to involve directly 1.25 lakh students, it is Indian record towards this. I am really excited today. I am so happy. That is what I want. We are 60 plus. What we need? We will not be able to take 2 or 4 chapatis or 2 or 6 this thing, or 1 spoon or 4 spoons of rice. What is the else of it? Our contribution will be remained forever. Contribution. Our contribution. Thanks to the energy experts and technologies, this country has saved worth of 2 lakhs. Only 1 year. Only 1 year. If you are going to follow the same spirit, you may achieve much more, maybe 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs, so that entire amount which you are going to save through energy efficiency can be, the same amount can be diverted to for developmental works or some welfare works. It's a public money. So my request would be, students should involve deeply apart from studies. It's a social responsibility. It's our responsibility. We must change our behavior right from the beginning to adopt best practices in energy efficiency or energy conservation. Not only energy efficiency conservation, it's one part. Only 40 to 50% can contribute towards climate change. About forestation, please tell your people, your relations, put some plants on this thing, improve your some greenery in and around your houses. Forestation, what's called water management. In many places, please observe, people will, lot of wastage are water which is in hotels and hostels, this and that. Please try to arrest it. Tell each student can motivate minimum 10 people per month. Don't compromise your education. Continue your education, focus on your education, but take it as a social responsibility to motivate, educate and influence your relations, friends, at least 10 people per individual. One student, electrical engineer or somebody, you can motivate minimum 10. So that 10 people again they will motivate 10 like that. Ultimately our intention is, one more important thing. Honorable Prime Minister has launched a Mission Life program during COP26. The objective of Mission Life is to involve the 80 crore people of the country at a global level by 2030 and to change their behavior towards energy efficiency, energy conservation and e-mobility, transportation. All states are suffering because of pollution, because of diesel and various cities like Mumbai, Bangalore, Delhi, Hyderabad, even Vizag. Now by improving e-mobility, electric cars and electric goods, we can straight away arrest 10% pollution. So automatically your health levels also will increase. Your expenditure towards hospitals will be reduced. So this is the impact of energy efficiency. Again, I must be thankful to VC and other degrees, Mr. Pawan and particular students for giving this opportunity. I have seen the pledge of VIT also, very valuable pledge. I have also seen few pledges of the few governments, but wonderful pledge. Follow that pledge every day, that's all. Okay? Thank you, thanks so much.